Welcome everyone to your channel, David Diaz Life, where we talk about your health, your life, and your financial investing and planning. In today's episode, we're here to talk about health. I have an important and hot topic. Why? Because it's about me, about my visit just a day ago to the doctors for a sonogram. It's about the kidneys. What are your kidneys? Your kidneys are two bean-shaped organs, each about the size of a fist. They are located below the rib cage, one on each side of the spine. Every day the kidneys filter about 120 to 150 quarts of blood to produce about 1 to 2 quarts of urine, which is composed of waste and extra fluid. And these 1 to 2 quarts are extracted out of your body through your urine. Isn't that lovely? Well, if your kidneys don't work, then that means that you are deficient. You would need most probably dialysis. And dialysis is an artificial kidney. But you usually would need to go into the hospital to get this procedure done, where they take out the extra fluid out of you, all this guck that builds up inside of you. Now, if you don't like the sound of that, of dialysis, then when are you planning to start taking care of your body? When? Most people don't have the answer to that question. Why? Because they don't think about it. So what are you waiting for to think about it? My question to you right now is, what are you doing now to improve your kidney function? Do you have a plan? I know I do. And that's what we're here to resolve. Why do I have pain in my kidneys? There are different reasons why you would have pain. It could be because of an excess of salt or sodium. Because sodium or salt increases the blood pressure, leads to kidney failure. Using too much painkillers for a long time will lead to kidney failure. NSAID, which stands for non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. If you use those prolonged, then guess what? Your kidneys are going to start failing eventually. You drink minimal amounts of water. Why? Because you don't like it. Why? Because it's not good for you? I don't think so. You've got to think again, and you've got to think better. I know way too many people who rely on soda, who rely on sugary drinks because they're low in sugar, like Crystal Light, instead of drinking water. No exercise. How many people are there out in the world that do not exercise? Way too many. Way too many people who do not exercise. Can you believe it? Well, that's the reality, and it's unfortunate. Too many supplements. Yes, I love my vitamin Bs, and I love a few other supplements, but I try and stop them now and then so that I don't overload my system. Smoking, we already mentioned. Excess medication, and no checkups. You should have a yearly checkup. You should go to your doctor and check yourself out, because if you don't do it, who's going to do it for you? The coroner when you die? Well, that's up to you, because by that time you won't even care. You won't be alive, or you won't be able to react in time to say, how can I get fixed? It's already too late. Well, most people tend to think about that. Never. Most people don't realize that if they don't take care of themselves now, unfortunately, they're not going to make it too far. This is where you or someone that you know is at risk right now of not taking care of themselves? Well, guess again. When is it time for you to start taking care of yourself? How do you plan to cut down on the ways you could be damaging your kidneys? How? Or better yet, the big question is, what plan are you implementing right now to improve your kidney function? What plan? Number one, you need to drink lots and lots of water. And I'm talking about, if you have kidney problems, 10 to 12 cups a day, every hour. If you start at 8 in the morning and you drank a cup every hour, by 7 p.m. you'll have 12 cups of water. You need to urinate. If you're not urinating enough, you're not getting rid of all the junk, of all the kidney stones that might be in your kidneys. If you're not eating healthy, how are you planning to replenish the nutrients in your body? Through medication? Guess again, medication alleviates the symptoms, but it does not replenish your body. Exercise. We need exercise, but if you're not taking in water and you're not eating in healthy, exercise is not going to do any good. I've been there, and I know many people who've done the same idiotic thing. Exercise without taking care of their water needs and without eating healthy. Don't overdose on the supplements. Stop smoking. Don't over-medicate. Get regular sonograms of your kidneys. Well, speaking of which, I just had mine done yesterday. My sonogram. Why? I had a minimal pain near the kidney area. On this side, my left side, right down here. Can't see, right down there. That's where one kidney is, and this is where the other kidney is. On this kidney, I had minimal pain. And when I went in to see the doctor, I didn't know what to expect. But thank God, they checked my whole stomach area and both kidneys. And I was shocked to hear what they said. First of all, they didn't want to tell me. They wanted me to wait. So I didn't overreact. I tried to ask a question a different way, and I persisted, and I got the answer that I wanted. The doctor told me, you don't have one kidney with a stone. You have two kidneys, one stone in one and two in the other. And then she proceeded to ask me, haven't you had fever in the last 48 hours? Haven't you felt like nauseated in the last 48 hours? My answer to that was, no, I don't feel any pain. She was like, that can't be. It's not possible. And I said, oh yes it is. And she proceeded to ask me, why? Why wouldn't I have pain? Because she, as a doctor, has had kidney stones. She has had those 1 in the morning pains where she has had to be rushed to the doctor. Well, I told her the number one secret to relieving your kidney pains is drinking excess amounts of water. Why? Because our bodies are made of water. Why? Because if you want to get rid of your diabetes, or if you want to get rid of any other type of illness in your body, you should start out always with water. You're not taking enough water if you're not getting rid of your illnesses. Number 2, eat more greens. Number 3, get your exercises done. If you do these 3 basic things, chances are you will improve your kidney functions. This doctor was amazed when I told her all I did was water. She was amazed. She didn't know what to believe, because I was the first person to tell her that I didn't have any pain, that I didn't have any fevers, that I did not feel nauseated or a fainting feeling that you get from having kidney stones. Because this is going to be my number 9, number 10, and number 11 kidney stones that I passed through my body. And in reality, the first 3 were the most painful. But after that, I've kept passing kidney stones. And I know why I have kidney stones. Do you know why? Kidney stones are made from calcium. Usually. They could be made from something else, but usually are made from calcium. And when you go to the doctor, they prescribe you calcium pills. And I've had them so long that I started to research why was I getting kidney stones. And I found out that it wasn't because of calcium. It wasn't because of some illness that I had. It was because I was eating too much of the wrong foods. Sound like anybody you know? I know it's hard to say me to yourselves. So just blame it on your friends. Yeah, you know somebody with the problem. I know someone with the problem as well. And guess what? They started to drink water. They started to cut down on their meat and chicken. And especially cheese and milk. Because those are protein-forming foods. And protein gets rid of calcium. Calcium turns into the stones. Need I say more? You be the judge of that. But if you need more advice on healing your kidney issues, especially if you are diabetic or if you have kidney stones, because I've released one of the bigger stones from my body and I took it to the doctor and he said, how in the world did you get rid of that stone? We operate for that type of stone. I don't know, it was that big, maybe a third of an inch. Unbelievable, but it is true. Why? Because I hydrate myself. I drink plenty of water. What else can you expect? I'm a health coach. If I'm not taking care of myself, how am I going to be able to take care of you? Remember, this is your channel, David Diaz Life, where we talk about your health, your life, your investments in finances, financial investing, and your financial planning or starting a business. As a matter of fact, we have a few leadership positions available. If you're interested in a position, give me a call and I see if I can get you in to see if you qualify. My email address is info@daviddiazlife.com. I'm expecting your email. Take care, God bless, and enjoy these healthful tips.